Hey, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, listen, alert, alert. This is very important for all Americans, really for all the decent people, but for all Americans, you need to know what is going on in the country here, okay? So instead of worrying about, oh, who's eating cat and did she eat the cat? Was she American? Let's put it to bed. We got bigger things to worry about. Number one, in some cultures, that is very common. It's happening in France, it's happening in America, from what I've seen videos. People getting out there chop and chopping these animals up. It's very common in some cultures, just not our culture. Americans, we don't typically get down like that. We may have one in Ohio, we don't get down like that on average. So look on the screen. Instead of talking about that, which is good to, divert from the real issue here, it says ice. Now this is ice, let me guess. So someone can't look bad. Kamala, we don't want to put this out. ICE, 13,000 illegal murderers, 15,000 rapists roaming the U.S. This is what open borders can get you. Open borders. So this is ridiculous. What the hell you expect? Anybody can come in. So be very alert, be very, very aware. There's reports now, some town in Ohio, they're saying, oh, well, some of the Haitians are getting people to buy guns. And of course, the money that they're giving is free taxpayer dollars. And it may be concern for their safety given what's come out about the animals, but that crap is happening. It's happening where you have a lot of immigrants. I've seen a video of it in France. I know some Haitian people. So yeah, let's not act brand new. Maybe you don't know, but some of us do know. And I'm like, well, I hope they don't start that stuff that happened in Haiti, over here. That's not gonna fly with no. So it could be because of that they have a fear. But they're worried about that. What's up with this right here? How do we address this? 13,000 illegal murders. What you gonna say? It was an immigrant. Oh, that's a lot to go on. 15,000 rapists roaming the U.S. What fool is okay with this? Ridiculous. Why isn't this on the news?
In the real world, she would be toast. And I don't like getting riled up for no reason because the story is so unbelievable.
It's enough to get riled up over.
It elsewhere. It couldn't find it on MSNBC, CNN, Drudge. You have the release of hundreds of thousands of foreign criminals, like they emptied the jails, raped thousands of rapists, thousands of murderers. And on the pages of all of these networks, the death of Maggie Smith, which is sad, great actress, Lana Del Rey's marriage, P. Diddy rumors, but nothing about what is easily one of the most probably the biggest crime story I've ever seen.
Because it's election time. Understand, it is election time, and you don't want this out.
So we know that Democrats watch this show. Some of them hate watching. But if you're watching this, the media doesn't want you to know this information. They don't want it to reach you. They would rather you die or be raped than Trump be right or find out the truth. So you can hate Fox all you want. You can hate Trump all you want. You can hate me. But you can't hate yourself and your family so much that you're going to ignore a story that puts them in danger. Now, even if these numbers are off by 50%, please.
Still.
I think that the fact checkers should fact check it. Tell us, no, it's not 16,000 rapists. It's only 8,000. It's only 7,000 murders. Cool. I'm glad you're okay with that. I'll take your fact check. But anybody who defends this or says it's not that big a deal is complicit, and they should be held accountable. Every victim of every crime by the people that are in here that we haven't vilified, who are actual villains, you need to file a class action suit against this government. These bastards were more offended by stories of cats being than real stories reported here of actual rape and murder. And if you ask why those other stories existed, it was the only way to get these a-holes in the media to even look at this story. They can only see immigration as a gotcha moment for political gain. There are actual people that are dying. This is a huge story. In the
and
real
don't
world,
forget.
Toast. In the real world.
And don't forget, some of those same people They're some of the ones I guarantee it wouldn't surprise me that they're sitting up for getting thousands of dollars in food stamps, EBT cash. Some of these same people, 13,000 illegal murderers, 15,000 rapists. Those are some of the same people getting our tax dollars. Show the video. A young lady, an American, Becky's in her apartment. I don't see how she endured it. For 3 straight hours, she had to listen to the Venezuelans next door. 3 straight hours music. So she went over there and she had her gun, like asked him to turn it down. And he was just saying, no, no. She did the right thing, definitely have her gun, because if she didn't, something would have happened to her. Could have. So yeah, think about that. We worried about cat and dog, and Diddy. Why no one is addressing this? This should be on every major network. And this is coming from ICE. Let me guess, ICE made that up. Yeah, right. 13,000 illegal murderers, 15,000 rapists roaming the U.S. How did they get in? Open borders. So if you're okay with open borders, I guess you're okay with sleeping with your door unlocked at night. Hey, why not? Open borders. Anybody can come in. It's okay. Why aren't they talking about this? Why isn't this front page? It's election time, and that might make somebody look bad. Let's see the borders, or let's see somebody who let them in. But that's okay. So when these things happen, I'm just saying, for an alert, we need to be very, very vigilant. We already have enough cuckoo clocks that are dangerous on our own. Okay, born here. We don't need this. 13,000 illegal murderers. So maybe we'll have to wait and see if they murder somebody over here. Then go find them. What are we going to say? He went that away. He was an illegal immigrant. He went that away. Nobody's vetted. Same thing with Castro. A lot of people don't like to read. Empty out the prison, the loony bins, psychiatric places, empty them out. It makes perfect sense. You got a fool sitting over here saying, let him in. Well, hey, get him over there. That way I don't have to feed him and clothe him in medical expense. And, they can save so much money. Psychiatric ward, get them out. Let them go over there, become their problem. 13,000 illegal murderers, illegal immigrants, 15,000 rapists. Ask yourself this question. Now, after the election is over, okay? After the election is over, are these people still going to get these lovely benefits of food stamps, EBT cash, when it's over? Do you think they're going to go ahead and get those items? What if the items come to a halt and stop? Let's say the votes are in. What do you think is going to happen then? When they stop those thousands of dollars in EBT food and cash, let me guess, they're going to go and find the job. Hell, Americans can't find a job. And some might, but it won't be may not be what they dreamed of. Did you not see the job reports come out last week? Oh, there's an adjustment. Yeah, a little adjustment. Let's see, 818,000 jobs less than what they thought. It's holiday season. Many Americans are still looking for jobs, taking a year, 2 years to find a decent job that's sustainable, let alone keep up with inflation. Holiday season, unless, companies tend to hire less and wait to the first of the year. And even last year, the seasonal work wasn't all that great. People were waiting for those jobs, they weren't there. A lot of online shopping. Now you may find some in a major warehouse, get it. But like for retail, 13,000 illegal murderers and 15,000 rapists roaming the U. And this is ICE. Immigration Code Enforcement. This is ICE. Let me guess. ICE must have made that up. Some people don't like the truth, got their head in the sand. So yeah, it is time to sound the alarm. Be very, very vigilant. Again, after the election, I want to know, are they still going to give that to those immigrants? Or maybe like the BC, once they got the vote, go ahead and boot you out. Don't need you no more. What are those people going to go ahead and do then? Are we going to pay for the rent forever? I understand a lot. Some of them got 6 months or a year's free rent off the taxpayers. You wonder why Venezuela next door jamming all day for 3 hours and Becky the American frustrated? Girl, they got their, it's a lottery. All they have to do is show up. But in the meantime, little Becky, the American, she has to go to work that they don't care. She's not going to call the police. No. Venezuela's just partying next door. And she did the right thing. She had her weapon with her. Because being a female, something could have happened. I'm glad she went over there strapped in case they try something, girl. Be sitting already. Go back. So, yeah, let's talk about that. 13,000 illegal murderers and 15,000 rapists roaming the U.S. So, this is what you're voting for: open borders. If you're okay with it, let's hope it doesn't show up at your door. But when something happens to a child, a woman, anyone, and if it's an illegal immigrant, hey, don't be surprised. Open borders. What the heck did you expect? And I'm out.